This is the best of BGP as we take down the bookies with the punters. The lads have found their best bets and we want to know what yours are. Let us know in the comments. Good to see you, Dan, stepping in for Luke as he takes himself down to the Goat's wedding on Friday. Mate, we had 2 out of 5 come through last week. A couple of good winners, but the blessed bet couldn't quite get us home on Friday, right?
Yeah, it was, mate. It was a bit of an ugly watch, and that track was playing probably a little bit leader biased on the day, and so when we were last on the turn, it was pretty ugly.
I've got an omen bet for us this weekend, Dan. The Goat is getting married to the lovely Chrissy Banbury on Friday, and they're obviously going to be having their first dance at some point on Friday afternoon. The Goat is nervous about that, but I am not nervous about first dance in race 5 at Matamata on Saturday. Going to 2-step into this one, paying $4 at the moment. First dance has been huge. Last start, not far behind Dealt With, who's obviously gone on to run a placing in the Karaka Millions 3-year-old. The start behind that was finishing massive out at Ellerslie and behind Moving Melody and Vegas Queen, who have gone on to run in top 4 in stakes races. I think first dance should be too good for this field. Has already beaten Hard Rocker, who's in this field. My old mate Livid Sky's in it, but that'll run a good top 4 first up. So let's go with first dance to kick off the day in Matamata race 5.
Yeah, nice one, Matty. Well, good luck to Chrissy and the Goat. Obviously, it's going to be a royal affair, and he's gone for one here. Born to be Royal, taking on the Karaka Million 2-year-old winner, La Dorada, who we know Ted has a share in as well. But he reckons this horse showed enough on debut and should get a cozy trip. And if it can get the gaps at the right time, he thinks this horse has a chance of getting over the top and beating his favourite.
That's amazing, paying $16, mate. We'll be having a crack at that, but good luck to Ted, of course, as well, with La Dorada. Speaking of Ted, mate, he's also got a best bet for us at Matamata on Saturday afternoon in race 8. A horse called Nigella Lane, paying about $6 and $2.15 at this point. Has been in good recent form, winning 2 of the last 5, including a 4.5 length win at Te Aroha 2 starts ago. First time it's stepping up to the 2,000 metres, so Ted reckons if it can get that distance, it's very, very good value at around the $6 mark. It is a good race, but have a crack at Nigella Lane. And I'll double down and take us down to Invercargill, where of course Luke has got his best bet. He is an absolute southern man these days. He's tipping them left, right and centre down there. He is going to race number 9, a horse called Sestina. We're rolling the dice where they roll their R's. This horse was beaten by Quintabel, who won again next start before stepping up over a bit more ground and running third. Back to the mile and fit, enjoys the track and the distance as well as a firm surface. Luke reckons we'll need a little bit of the luck of the Irish with this one, but we get all I do is win, Sam win on board, and it's worth taking the $11 odds. Gee, if you take the Goats and Luke's at these odds, you're going to have a very good weekend if they do come through. Rackman, last but not least, mate, what about you? You've got the best bet in the last at Matamata and the blessed bet.
Yeah, mate, I've gone something for a little bit shorter than those lads, but I think this horse is very, very good. It's Moss Invader in the last at Matamata, and this horse was outstanding last start here at Ellerslie, behind Orchestral and Mary Shan. It came from last on the point of the turn and didn't get the clearest running in the straight, but still got home really well for third place. I think this horse is just better than this lot. Gets the big weight, but gets 2 kilos relief. I think we can see Moss Invader get us home and then get out staked.
Nice, mate. And what have we blessed it from? We've taken it for the win?
Yeah, mate. We've taken it for the win, and we've gone from 3.3 out to $4, which I think is exceptional value. $4 for me, I think, is great value for this horse in the last. Moss Invader, race 9, Matamata.
Absolutely outstanding, mate. That is the blessed bet, boosted from $3.40 out to $4. That is huge. Of course, gamble responsibly if you're having a crack at that. We are not far away from the Kiwi people, where we will be hosting a room at Ellerslie. If you get a ticket to come along, we have got $15,000 to give away to somebody in that room. We're going to be having a little bit of a punting competition. Of course, we're going to make it as big as Karaka Millions, so make sure you get online to check out the details on the BGP socials. Grab yourself a ticket. We'll see you there in a few weeks' time. In the meantime, have a great weekend.